everybody and welcome to my April update for FlossTube. My name's Laura, my channel is Laura X Stitches, and I'm going to be talking through a whole bunch of stuff that I've been doing for April. Second time trying to film this, so I'm going to get through it a bit quicker than I was. I think I was rambling a little bit. Having a really great April so far. It's almost over. We had the school holidays, so I did a lot of stitching during that, which you're going to see. I did film a video I think a week after my last one about some plans for Mania and stuff, but they're kind of gone. So I'm going to be doing that again today, and also going to draw my giveaway, which I announced last time. So hopefully you entered that, because that's coming up later in the video. It's my first real weekend off, so just excuse my face. Not feeling myself today. I'm in my old filming environment using the different camera, so I'm still trying to get used to what I look like this, and it's really not pretty. Anyway, who cares? It's a video for FlossTube, it's fine, whatever. Whip update. So I'm pretty sure last time I showed you my April calendar piece. You can see my microphone. There we go. I'm pretty sure I did last time, because I'm pretty sure I got a comment about it. I think I did. So I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to start with Pokemon. Now, Epic Pokemon, I'm going to just explain this because it's a bit confusing, the one that I'm doing. I'm stitching the Epic Pokemon Generation 1 Extended Edition. Now, the ones that you normally see are just a regular edition, which are really, really cool. But my boyfriend and I found another one on Reddit. So if you want to do the Extended Edition, which I'm going to show you in a second, here's a picture of it anyway. Just search the same thing you normally would for the normal version and just put extended at the end. It's a Google Doc file that I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. They created it and shared it for free, obviously, because the Sprite Stitch pattern is free. So yeah, they shared it for free, which was really cool. And all they did was at the top and the sides and the bottom, they've extended the ones that were cut off. It does have a lot of blue around that side, like quite a number of blue stitches. So I've actually taken those out, and I'm only stitching the blue if it's in the actual pages next to the Pokemon, because I just didn't think it was necessary, and I kind of like them just being there. So here's what it looked like last time, by the way. Sorry for the plastic noise. On the holidays, I stitched this for pretty much, it was close to 2 weeks straight. And I did finish 2 pages. So let's get that out of it. There we go. So I finished the top row, which is 5 pages, and it's a 5x5. So that's a 5th done, which is really exciting. So as you can see, the Pokemon at the top and the sides there, they're fully extended out. All in, what side is it? Where you can see that I've gridded. All of that should have been blue stitching. I'm not going to do that. It's too much time. It's not happening. So I finished that top row, and it just looks so cool. It's one of the, I always, with full coverages, this is my first big full coverage piece. I do have another one that I'm not stitching right now. It'll come back later. But when you are so close to it, it just looks like blobs, and you're like, what is this even a Pokemon? I don't understand what this is. And then you do this, or you take a photo of it, and oh my goodness, you can really see them all. And my kids in my class at school love this. I like showing them when I finish a page, and they tell me the names of them all, because I don't know. This is primarily for my boyfriend, but it's going to be, whenever we get a house, it's going to be pride of place in our lounge room. I'm framing this sucker, and it's going up, and it's going to have bloody great big plaque next to it saying that I freaking stitched it. Anyway, it's a bit much. I also started page 6, not a whole lot, so I'm not really going to show you that much. But I started that for Jessie Marie's birthday sale, because it's my oldest whip. So I did tiny bit on that. I'm stitching this on 18 count Aida. I ordered white, but it's definitely not. It's cream, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, 18 count Aida. Full coverage, 2/2, obviously, because it's Aida, and it's 2 threads to get that nice coverage. I really like that on the 18 count. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it needs it, so happy with that. That'll get some love in May, and I'll explain that a bit later. After I stitch that, I decided to get my May calendar piece out of the way because I didn't want to be stitching it during Mania. So I was actually stitching the September one because I should probably show you from the start. This is the Adorable Year of Adorable Animals 2017 calendar. This was from Cross Stitch Crazy magazine in December last year, I'm pretty sure. Free gift. I've been changing these around to suit the Southern Hemisphere seasons. So I stitched September because it's quite autumnal and wintry sort of. So I finished that, and this is my favourite so far. I love it so much. Danielle, I hope you like this too. This guy is so cute. I love it. I'm really, really happy with this. It's going to look so cute in my house next year when I fully finish them off. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Next will be, I think I'm stitching November next as my June. That'll be June. I know that I don't really know the holiday, but I know that there's like a fire. What is it? I'll put it up if I remember to research it, but I probably won't. But that's very wintry to me. Okay, that's done. I'm going to put that over here so it doesn't confuse me. Next was the Jess and Marie birthday sale. Like I said, I stitched Pokemon for my first day, and that was the only day for the, I think it was 12 or 11 days that the sale was on for that I stitched Pokemon on. So that's all the progress I did on that. Just before it started, I began if you saw my plans video, I began the Lakeside Needlecraft Fantasy sale because I'm easily persuaded and I couldn't stop myself. I actually connected with somebody, if you didn't watch that video, I connected with somebody on my last video from Australia, and we talked over Facebook, and she said she really wanted to do a sale, and she said she was starting the fantasy one. I said, oh, that's really cool. I don't have much room in my rotation right now for a new project, but next time you do a sale, I'll join in. And then that night I bought it. So clearly I'm quite enabled very quickly, and you'll have more of that later. Don't worry about that. So I stitched that for quite a few days of the sale, I think. Where did I write that? It had 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it was 5 days in the sale, and I also have been stitching it the past couple of days as well, so I'll show you what I'm up to. I actually had to frog 3 of the circle borders in it because I stitched them incorrectly. It's really annoying, and I'll explain it in a minute, but hey, this is what it will look like. I can show you where it's up to now. Obviously it's not finished yet, so I can't show you the full piece, but this is what it will look like. I'm stitching this on Colour Cascade Forbidden Fruit. It was the mystery fabric of the month for March. By the way, Danielle, I had a tag on my fabric that said Forbidden Fruit because I know in your last video you're wondering, or one of your last videos, you're wondering how I found out the name of the fabric. But it did say it on the tag. I don't know if you got that or not. But when I get the one for April, I'll like send you a photo of it or something. I don't know. That should be coming to me very soon because I know some people have started to get it. So hopefully on Monday I will have that. This is where I am up to. That looks so pink. Oh my god. It is not as hot pink as that at all. This side, that bit there, that really dark bit, not that dark. So anyway, I have stitched all of the circles for the month, and I've started on the borders. I figured, and when I was talking to my friend Emma, who I connected with, I didn't know whether to do the characters first or the border, and we decided, well, I kind of was thinking, and she agreed to do the borders. So when May comes, this one here is May, I'll stitch May, and then if I have any days left in that rotation, I'll keep going on this side with this page of border. Now I stitched 1, 2, finished 2 last night, and then I started 3 just to get to the side there. Yeah, so I'll pull you in. So I love the snowflake. It's probably my favourite of part of the whole border. This needle minder here, where is it? Over that side, isn't it? That was printed by my boyfriend. It is a 3D printed needle minder. It's just a plastic orange filament. So yeah, I might get him to make me some wood ones because he got some wood filament, so that's pretty cool. So the plan is with this is to stitch May when it comes out. I'll explain that a bit later as well, but May when it comes out, if I have any days left to keep going with the border, June when it comes out, and July when it comes out, and continuing that theme with the border. I'd like to finish the border before I go back and do the rest of the characters, just so I can have that done, so when I stitch the last character, it's finished. I don't want to go back to the border. As time consuming as it is, it looks just awesome, so I'm not too fussed with doing it. But yeah, this fabric is not as pink. It's a bit more corally than what it's showing up, but I think it looks really cool. I haven't seen anyone stitch on something so pink. So I'm really excited to have got that just at the right time. It was really handy to have that size fabric and everything. So I get the 32 count Jobelan as my fabric of the month. I'm really excited to start this because fabric is one of those things that I just like forget that I need. I just think about the threads and the patterns and I forget that I actually need something to stitch it on. So it's nice to have that as a backup. And that's my first kind of real hand dyed that I've stitched on, so it's really exciting. So that'll come back out later in May. What's next? I also started Ophelia's Pearl by Nora Corbett, and I forgot to bring in the card of what it's going to look like when it's finished, so here it is. This is being stitched on another 32 count Jobelan. I'm an even weave person, I think I've decided. This is, and actually the Fantasy Sail is 2/2, so is the Nora Corbett Mermaid. I'm not stitching the skin 1/1 because it's my first time doing a Nora Corbett / Mirabilia, and I don't want to. Not yet. Maybe when I'm a bit more experienced in them. This is being stitched on a 32 count Jobelan in Summer Sky. I got this from 123 Stitch. I got all of the threads and all of the beads and the pattern. I just kitted it all up from 123 Stitch. I've got a lot of doubles of thread now, but I don't really care because I like having them just all together. So here we have my frame and my mermaid. So this is what I've done. There is a little bit, yeah, where the bottom is there. That's the bottom, and then I've done all of this. So you can see that the fabric, that's pretty true actually, is like a sky, funnily enough. She actually looks really good. I haven't seen her like this before. All of the gaps in the pink and stuff there for beads. So I started here in this middle bit, and I've worked my way up because I prefer to stitch down. So she's getting stitched down, so I've got to do, I think I'm going to do some more skin, and she'll be getting worked on today and tomorrow. So she's my weekend project, and she's going to get a fair bit done, I hope. Hopefully I don't have to do anything. So she looks beautiful. I'm using all of the called for colours and threads. It's just DMC, there's no specialties. And I really like the orange. Orange is my favourite colour, so I wouldn't change that anyway. And the pink looks really cool too. These needle minders, the bottom one, the heart, is from JK's Cross Stitch Supplies. When you get an order, she sends you a needle minder, so I got that one. And this doggy one is from Adele, or Adele Cat Stitches. I have no idea where she got it from, so if you're wondering, go and ask her, but it's really cute. I couldn't help but use it straight away. I'm really liking this a lot. I'm really glad that I've purchased it with my grandparents' birthday money for me. She got a bit of work in the sale as well, which is why I've done a lot more than I thought I was going to. She's actually stitching out really quickly, and because she is a petite mermaid, it's a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. And when my boyfriend saw it, when she was kind of more fully formed at the top, it's like, oh, she's a lot smaller than I thought she was going to be. And I was like, yeah, that's why I chose her, because I didn't want to do a huge project. So yeah, she's absolutely stunning, and she doesn't have a face, it's just the skin. And I don't know, I'm weird, I just really like that. Her hair's gorgeous. It's going to be all filled in around here, like quite close to her body, and it's just flowing. Sorry, the screen went blank then. It flows and it just looks amazing. So I'm so happy with this. This frame was made by my grandpa, my pa, who is a bit sick at the moment, so just keep him in your thoughts. The doctors are trying to find out what's wrong with him, but we don't know right now. So hopefully get some help soon. Anyway, this frame was made by him. He's made many in his life. I also have a stand for it, and it does spin, so I can get to the back of my work, which I do actually prefer. I've been trying to stitch two-handed with this, and I forget a lot of the time, but I'm trying to learn. So I keep my right hand underneath and my left hand on top. So we'll see how that goes. But I really love her, and I can't wait to work more on her. And she is getting some love in May, even though she's not a new start. And I'm not focused. Can you come back to me, please? No. There we go. Thought I'd just have a chat to the camera there, excuse me. Okay, so that's all the progress I made in April, which, I mean, 2 pages of full coverage, a little thing, a couple of new starts. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that, what I did in April. Let's go to Stash really quickly. Some hauls, some retail therapies and Stash acquisitions. I can't even say that word. Just can't do it. Sad news, I had to cancel my Geeky Stitching Co box. I know how much I've raved about it, and I had to cancel it. It's just that at the moment we're saving for a house, and though it wasn't heaps of money with the dollar and stuff at the moment, it was just getting a little bit too much for what I was getting. I do love that company, and I will go back to it once I can justify the money in terms of like we've got the house and whatever and we're fine. That's when I'll go back to it. But for now, I've got a lot of stash, and I said that to Jess when I emailed her. I was like, I'm really sorry, but I need to cancel. I've got so many of your patterns. I need to get through some of them before I get any more, kind of thing. So you won't be seeing any more of that from me, which is really sad because I really love that box, and I do encourage people to go and have a look because they're a great company and they're changing a lot of things at the moment, so it's really cool. But yes, apart from that, only a few things. I purchased some DMC threads for Mania. Got those sorted. I got a couple of bits of fabric. One I'll show you in a minute, but the other one is for a piece that I thought I was going to be doing for Mania, but I ended up switching it out. So though it may come back in depending on my dilemma at the moment, so I'll let you know in a minute. But this is for the pattern by Clouds Factory called Walking in London. Looks like that. My family is English, so I couldn't help myself. And I'm thinking that one might be a gift, or I might just keep it for myself. This is, I don't think it even has a name. It's from Sew It All, which is an Australian website, and I just got like the pastel-y, oh yeah, you can see there. It's kind of like Summer Sky, except it's a bit more blue. Sorry about the plastic, but I don't want to really take it out at the moment. That is another 32 count Jobelan, or just even weave. I don't think it even has a brand, like a Jobelan or Murano or whatever. It doesn't even have that. So yeah, I got that. I had to get a fat quarter of that because it's quite long. But that's alright. So that will be stitched. I mean, I've got all the threads for it. I've got the fabric, I've got the pattern. It'll just be whenever I have a free spot, really. Why is this not going back in properly? Can you just be nice? Thanks. Hey, does everyone else talk to their patterns? Is it just me? I feel like it's all of us. I also was gifted some racks, which was really exciting. Emma, who is doing the fantasy sale with me, and I, we did a bit of a swap. So I sent her a magazine and the Love Tree by Bothy Threads pattern that I finished not that long ago, with all the leftover things that I had, and a bit of a conversion to DMC because I didn't have enough threads for her to stitch it again. And she sent me a couple of patterns, so I'm going to show you those now. One, it's kind of funny because one is a Bothy Threads one. So I'll show you that first. She sent me the Alice in Wonderland silhouette one. which I have been lusting over, let me tell you that much. Just any of these silhouette ones. I think they're gorgeous. I don't even like Alice in Wonderland that much. Like, not that I don't like it, it's just not. Anyway, I'm not going to justify that. But I think it's really cute. I really like it. I'm into that one. And I can't wait to pick a fabric for it. It's going to be so cute. And then she also sent me a Soda Stitch one, which I was so excited for. It's called Ice Cream Ladies. I can't. This is the cutest thing in the whole world. My favourites are this side, fruit and cookie. I can't wait to stitch this. They are just gorgeous. It's a book. Like, it's a book. Like, there's pages and pages. Not pages and pages, but it's like... yeah, it's intense. But I really like this pattern. So that is definitely moving up my to-do list. It's gorgeous. So they're the two that I got from Emma. So thank you, Emma, if you're watching. Very, very appreciative. I like friends. Friends are fun. Okay, this video is a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. So this is good. We're going good. I wanted to talk about my plans, of course. Now, I did this for my sanity. I made a little calendar of what I'm doing. So May and everything that I'm doing. So not heaps has changed, but heaps has changed. It's confusing. The way that I'm doing Mania this year is that every Monday I'm doing a new start, because there's 5 Mondays in May. So each Monday we'll have something new, and then on the weekends I'll be working on existing whips. So I'll talk you through that. The 1st of May is a Monday, so I'll be doing the fantasy sale. I'll be doing the May block. I figure that's kind of like a new start, and this is a really new project to me, so that's fine. So that'll have Monday to Friday. If I finish the character in those 5 days, for whatever time is left over, I'll work on that page 3 of border. And then on the weekend, I'll be working on Pokemon. Now, I do find that it's hard for me to work on Pokemon for full days. That 2 weeks was quite tough. It was really good though, because I was seeing heaps of progress, but it was still quite tough to do. So if I do get a bit tired of it during the day, at night time, I might go back to the fantasy sale. Pretty much with anything here, if I get a little bit over it, or if I just want something else different, I will go back and do the fantasy sale so I can get some border done. Because obviously I need to catch up. I'm not going to catch up in time. Like, that's ridiculous to even think of doing. But yeah, I need to do more border. That's my big goal with that one. So the 8th, which is the next Monday, will be, this is not changed from other plans, but I thought I'd just go through it. The 8th, I bought some new envelopes. I think these are like the ones Jessie Marie uses that I feel really like pretty cool. I'm doing Evolutions by 8-Bit Stitch, I think it's called, on Etsy. And that is going to be stitched on a 28 count Jobelan in Awakening by Pole Stitches Designs. I'm not going to take it out because of but I've shown this quite a few times, so I'm not going to do that again. That's probably the best. I'm going to get it. So that hasn't changed. I'll be stitching that with Adele from Adele Cut Stitches, and she gave me that fabric as well, not knowing I was even going to do it on that, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're both going to be starting that, I think, on the same day from what I understand, so that's pretty cool. There's that one. Then that weekend, so that'll get 8 to the 12th, then I'll stitch on the Mermaid that next weekend. So I'm alternating between Pokemon and Mermaid. The 15th is Monday, and so I will be working on a peacock and fig design. It's called Poppies in the Wind, and it looks like this. This is going to be donated to the Returned Veterans Club that my dad volunteers at. He's a returned veteran himself, so I thought that'd be good to give to him. Now, this is the other fabric that I got in my haul. It's not very exciting. It's just a 32 count in, I think it's just a normal even weave, just in antique white. I didn't want anything too crazy for that one because it is like quite a solemn piece, but it's really beautiful. So I'm really excited to start that. It's quite a long one as well, so I did have to get a fat quarter. That's fine though. Bit of extra fabric if I don't use it all. That is okay. Oh my goodness, sorry about my dogs. They're very loud at the moment. There must be another dog around. Sky just needs to have her voice broken. Like, she needs to go through puberty. Her voice is so loud and it's so high pitched and it's really frustrating. So hopefully that'll happen one day. Anyway, that'll get from the 15th to the 19th, and then Pokemon will be that weekend. Then here's a different one. On Monday the 22nd, I was extremely enabled by Adele to do a Sew to Stitch one. And you would have probably all seen this, but I love it. That's why I bought it. It's the Princesses. Princess collection. I can't deal with it. It's so cute. So I'm going to be starting that one. That is going to be stitched on a fabric that has not arrived at my house yet. Now this fabric is just the fabric of all fabrics, to be honest. I was messaging Adele, it was like 9:30 at night or something for me, and that's usually my bedtime because I'm an old person. And so I was messaging her like, what kind of colour should I get for it? How big do I need it? Kind of thing, because she's like literally it's her whip at the moment. She's stitching this. So she was helping me out, and I said, so do I need this size? And she said, it'll just fit, but you might want to get the bigger one. And the bigger one is 1 meter by 90 centimeters. So I was like, I'm going to get this huge piece of fabric. What I'm going to do with this? And so she made me a diagram. She is the cutest thing in the whole world. She wrote on a little notebook, she drew it out, she measured things and everything, and she's figured out that I can fit 4 different pieces on it. So that is the magic fabric that's going to be coming. It's kind of like the Walking in London fabric, except it's a green. It's like a pastel green colour. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to see it. So it's going to look really nice with this. And I think there's going to be 3 other Sew to Stitch ones that are going to go on that eventually. Probably Ice Cream Ladies. That's probably going to go on it too. So Princesses will get from the 22nd to the 26th. Yes. Then that's the Mermaid weekend. And then the 29th to the 31st, sorry. The last 3 days of May will get the Solar System by Clouds Factory. Now, if I don't get the fabric in for this one, I will work on Walking in London instead. That'll swap out to that, but I'm really hoping I do. Now, the reason why I've had to change like the majority of my Mania plans is that I did not order my fabric from Colour Cascade in time. I ordered it on the 4th of April. I haven't got it yet. There was a big sale. I think it was 20% off or something. And so she's quite behind which is completely fair enough. I should have ordered them like March, February kind of thing. So I'm waiting for those. If they come in, that'll be awesome. I'll be able to stitch planets. If not, it's fine. I've got this other one. And then there's like 5 projects. I think it's 4 or 5 projects kitted up for whenever I finish some Mania stuff, or if I just want a new start, it's there. So it's fine. That's another part of my haul as well that I got this month that I can't show you because I don't have it with me. So I'm going to have to show you whenever the month comes in. Sorry, the end of the month when it comes in. That's fine. That's Mania. I think it's going to go okay. I am obviously going to only be stitching at night time because I've got work. But I think it should be good. I think it'll be fine. I think I'll get a bit of stuff done. It'll be cool to have a bunch of whips. It'll be the most whips I think that I've ever had. So hopefully I don't break down and cry. No, I should be fine. I'm thinking that what I'm going to do is in June I'll choose maybe 2 to work on and try and finish, probably a couple of the smaller ones, which I think is only Evolutions. But Poppies is good because the Poppies in the Wind is just a few colours. Like it's not, I think it's got like 7 colours in it. So it's just big blocks of colour, which is nice. So that might actually be quicker than I think it is. That's really good. So yeah, that's May. I'm really excited. I can't wait till the 1st, which is only in a couple of days, to get that May block of Fantasy Cell in my email. I'm trying to work out what it is. Maybe it's like a centaur or a dragon. I don't know, who knows. I'm just excited for it. Okay, that's Mania done. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is my giveaway. I'm so excited. If you were in the drawer for this, you would know that I'm giving away Luck Bears as prize one. And then I'm also going to be giving away a couple of gifts that I got from Cross Stitch Crazy that I just would like to give away because I won't stitch them and there's no point me keeping them. So it'll be these two. There's the Your Perfect bookmark pack and the butterfly frame kit. Now I will need to remember to cut out the pattern of this when I give it away. So that's one. Sorry, this was number 2. This was number 1. And you had to hashtag Star Wars PJs because that's what I was wearing at the time when I announced the giveaway. So where's my phone? I've got a list of people. I think there was 8 for Luck Bears and 5 for the other 2. So if you entered both and you win, because I'm going to draw Luck Bears first, if you win that one, I'm going to take you out for the other one. Take you out. That's a bit much. I'm just going to get random number generator up. So for Luck Bears, I'm so excited. I love giveaways. I've won one. I always enter them. I want to win another one, but that's all right. So this is for Luck Bears. Please work. Please be nice. Can you see how it says 1 to 8 there? I'm going to generate. The result is number 5. And number 5 is Stitching is my happy place. Congratulations, Stitching is my happy place. You have won Luck Bears. I'm going to try and contact you, but if I can't, either way, I'm going to leave my cross stitch email down below. So please contact me so I can get your address and send this off to you. Congratulations, Stitching is my happy place. Number 2 had 5 people enter. So the result of the bottom is for the one before, but I just want to show you that I've put 1 to 5 in there. And I'll press generate. And the result is... No way, it's number 5 again. How funny. I did press generate. That's really weird. Cool. Okay, number 5 is XX Sandy 91XX. Congratulations, XX91, or whatever it is. XX Sandy 91XX. I'm going to get this. You've won these two. Congratulations. So I'm going to... please contact me or I'll try to contact you, but either way, just send me a quick email and I'll get those out to you. How exciting. First giveaway done. Love it. Love giving people things. I do want to clear out my stash more, so maybe I'll do some more because I've just hit 500 subscribers and 500 followers on my Instagram, which is super weird to hit them both in the same week, but how cool. So thank you very much for subscribing, commenting and liking and just coming back each month. It means a lot. And also if you follow me on Instagram, thanks for liking all of my photos on there. What a great community we're in. I know people say it a lot, but it's true. Even though sometimes there's some drama and things on Facebook and stuff, it's like we all kind of rally around each other and just deal with it. And if you want to know any of my thoughts about that kind of stuff, go watch Jessie Marie's video. She talked about it so well. Also Tracy P. Tracy P is good. Yeah, so that is it. Get ready for Stitch Mania, guys. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. I'm going to go and stitch on my mermaid all day, hopefully. I especially will tomorrow because my boyfriend's at work, so I'll be alone. I've got lots of Floss Tube to catch up on, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Because everyone's uploading their April updates or Stitch Mania plans and I want to watch them all. So I'm very, very behind. So I'm going to be doing that over the weekend. And I try to watch, like I've been watching Jessie Marie's video for like, her Stitch Mania video for like this whole week. Because I only get to watch just before school. So yeah, hopefully I can finish that today. Have a wonderful May. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun in Stitch Mania if you're participating. If you're not, have fun just stitching away. I will see you all at the end of May for my Stitch Mania wrap up. Follow me on Instagram for daily updates, or you can add my Facebook, my Cross Stitch Facebook, which I'll leave below. That usually only really has my finishes up there, all my epic Pokemon progress for each page. So if you want daily updates, I'd go to Instagram first. Yeah, have a wonderful May, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.